just putting this together, and suddenly my eye caught the intention of this. Oh my goodness, that's a tent peg. Are you freaking kidding me? Eagle Eye is on the move. He's attacking the enemy. They're coming over the hill. And we are going to go up and check out the second gun emplacement. It's exactly where 80% of the aircraft came down. Wow. Is there a room? I think there's a room here. This is a fantastic opportunity for Eagle Eyes to see something. But do you want to see something really, really special? All right, we have finished the last safety checks as best as we are able to do. Oh, this is a pain in the butt. Not Navy style, but I think good enough. And my pillow right there. Eagle Eyes' place. Nice little pillow and his sleeping light. Oh yes, Campervan Laura is ready for the epic World War II history road trip. Also, I got a lot of gear that's coming on this trip. I just wanted you to have a little peek. Munition box filled with batteries and flashlights. Why do I have it in a munition box? Well, that's easy. These are very dangerous if they catch fire, and I don't want to have an issue in the camper van, so I'm going to use that to keep them safe inside. They're very solid boxes and will prevent any accidents. We have power banks, we have batteries, we have microphones, we have attachments, we have you name it, we have it, and we need it. Because when we go out on this journey, we have to have everything available, ready, right there, right now. These are cool. These are to attach under your camera, and you can attach them on belts or backpacks, so you can quickly have the camera off and on. So very important for us to have GoPro batteries, holders, GoPro cameras, camera in my hand, mobile phone camera. So many things. So Eagle Eyes, he's playing around, but he's also going to be the pilot on this trip, and he has done all the preparations. And is it ready?
Yes, I checked everything. Everything is ready.
Yeah, he has charged it, and now we're gonna put it in this little bag here. And look how he's struggling. He's gonna take off the cast in a few days, and then we are leaving. And he's starting to actually be able to do things with his hand now. And I'm so proud of him, so proud of him. More gear. This is the ROV, the underwater thing we're bringing, and oh my goodness, there are so much stuff. We're gonna bring the ROV with a couple of different of these. We have a 200 meter, we have a 100 meter, we have the beautiful gripper units that William has made for us. Sealing systems, well, they really know what to do to help a poor little guy out. And I have to say, these are going to be fantastic to use down there at some of the locations. We're going to have the OPSS system, the online power supply system, that's going to come along as well, and that's going to enable me to stand on the harbor at a couple of locations, especially at U-boat pen. And we're going to explore for hours to see, could there be things down there that are still kind of traces of the German submarine activity. But nevertheless, this is just some of what we have to bring, and I'm going crazy because there's so much logistics and procedures to kind of really remember. So it's absolutely crazy. Yep, that's just some of the backpacks that we have to bring. And why so many? Well, that's because one day we're going to do maybe just camera work, and then we bring a small one. Another one, we're going to do a long hike into a place to just use cameras or flashlights, and we use maybe one. And on this journey, I'm not sure exactly how well Eagle Eyes will be able to carry his weight, because we have to take considerations with his arm, but we'll find out that later. And then I have the huge, massive backpacks, which are when we are carrying full packages of metal detecting gear, maybe the drone, the ROV, everything. So from the smallest to the biggest. We're always trying to minimize how much we're carrying, but sometimes it is impossible to, carry too little. You need what you need. So this is basically the metal detecting gear. It's in a little special backpack there, and it's always ready, available to grab. We have a couple of different coils for the metal detector, a bigger one, a smaller one. I just normally use a smaller one, but that is also very important on this trip, because we're going to do some absolutely amazing things. And also we're going to use, let me show you this. So if everything goes well, we're going to use these as well. This is neodymium magnets, very, very strong and powerful. And this time we are looking at a couple of very interesting positions, and if we have the possibility, we'll use them as much as we can. And they are really, really powerful. I have to be careful where the camera is and the mobile phone or GPS devices, because they will actually just destroy them. So that's why I'm keeping a distance here. And they are a pain in the butt to actually carry around, because I have to be very careful of to know at any given time what's in the backpacks, because if I get this camera here and put that in the same compartment as one of these, boom, we don't have a camera anymore. So very often I will carry the magnets on each side pocket of a backpack, and then Eagle Eyes will carry the important camera gear and all of that, just to keep these separated. But then again, I'm not so sure how strong he will be before his arm is completely healed up. So we just have to wing it and see how it goes. But nevertheless, magnet fishing is very exciting, and can't wait to do more of that. By the way, we're also going to use this. We used it a couple of times before. It's a magnet fishing pole, which is kind of, you can attach it, become like a 3-meter long pole, and just screw the magnet into the end there. That's pretty neat. We're also bringing our own entertainment. Me and Eagle Eyes, we did a lot of, we collect, he really wanted to have these RC trucks. And I said, well, how are you going to do that? You got some money? And he said he can save. And I said, how are you going to do it? And then I suggested, why don't we collect bottles to recirculate? And we did that actually for many, many months. And every time we went out and we found bottles, we collected them. And we had some huge bags in the end. And every now and then, every month, we went to the stores, we collected the bottles, we got some payment for that, and in the end he ended up having his own fantastic RC rock crawler. I have one as well, so I had to collect bottles as well. So we're going to do some pretty cool explores with these actually, and we're going to see if we can show you some perspectives that we have. We tried it before, but not with success, because the vehicles themselves couldn't kind of move correctly. These things are just spectacular, and we are hoping that we're going to be able to have a camera like that. I'm actually going to get that little attachment foot so we can put it on there. So I'm hoping that we can use that and do some explores at some areas where we actually cannot get inside ourselves, but we can actually get some of these in. So that is basically also, it's very cool for us when we had a hard long day out there to be able to take these and just go out and have some fun. Absolutely just have some fun. So they are also coming. Wow, Eagle Eye managed to get some of them loose. Look at that, 20mm cartridges. Well, some of them are not in perfect condition, but hey, I think we have some restoration objects here. This is the view from this side. You can actually see the degrees, the faint white paint. You can see that. This is the degree of where the gun would point. But holy cow, this is crazy. Yes, yes, yes. Holy pancake, holy Madonna, holy whatever. Are you ready? I am shaking. Oh, this is gonna be so incredibly cool. Finally, we're gonna do our epic World War II history road trip. We are going to at least 20 locations, and if the fuel cost doesn't kill us completely and we still have gas money on the tank, it will be for at least 3, maybe even 4 weeks. So, and it's all gonna be all about World War II history. And I wanna say a massive boom, thank you. Yeah, you who are watching this video now, you have supported us either by watching, commenting, subscribing, giving us a thumbs up, a heart, a donation on Patreon or PayPal or super thanks. All of you, each and every one of you, have decided that you want to help us to do this epic thing, and that is absolutely fantastic to know. This is our project folder for this little journey. And I can promise you, there are some absolutely spectacular things coming up. Hope you enjoyed this camera, by the way. I'm practicing with a new camera solution here. I think it's going to give beautiful images. Maybe not that stabilized yet, but I'm going to practice. Nonetheless, we are going to German World War II battlefield positions. We are going to do metal detecting and magnet fishing, drone flying. We're going to find Allied and German World War II aircraft crash sites. We're going to find coastal fortresses, gun positions, and artifacts. And I don't know even what more we're going to do, but it's going to be absolutely spectacular. Also, I want to say, on behalf of myself and especially Eagle Eyes, thank you, each and every one of you, again, most likely you, for the kindness you've shown him after he broke his arm. He's been a totally different boy. He was very depressed when he broke his arm, and then some of you came in, you hammered in some beautiful comments. A lot of you did donations directly towards him and his journey and his recovery. Thank you for each and every one of you doing that, and I cannot express how much I appreciate that as a dad, because he is completely transformed. He was so down, he was so just out of it because he was so active. Breaking his arm was such a tragedy for him, but now it's gonna be tomorrow. He's gonna remove his cast. Everybody has written on the cast, and I actually wrote on the bottom, if I can show it to you, I show from all the team members. So I signed it for all of you. So thank you, each and every one of you. You won't understand how much that meant to me, and especially that little World War II history hunter, Eagle Eyes. So absolutely spectacular. Also, because of that, the donations that came in, I'm going to be able to fulfill this young boy's dream to go to one of the most incredible still existing World War II gun locations that there are in the world. And you are going to be there, and it's going to be a surprise, and I'm going to actually film him. I'm not going to tell him anything. We're going to go to this position, we're going to drive to that place, and I'm just going to tell him the little project we're going to do is like, go that way, and then that's going to be really cool. I still got a cold because there's been warm, cold, and I've been working so hard the last week to do everything here, so excuse me for that. I have a sore throat, so I shouldn't be talking too much, but I'm so excited. All right, we will drop in some, first of all, I made 12 videos. 12 videos that's going to come up in these weeks that you're going to be able to enjoy. That took me so many hours of work during the night to do this, but I'm glad I did. So we have videos coming out every week, and we're going to drop in some small reports from the road trip, and on the Patreon thing there are going to be some travel vlogs and some background things going on for different places that we're going to go to. So if you want to check out that, be our guest. And I want to say again, a massive thank you to all of you who are so kind, donated either on Patreon, PayPal, or the Super Thank thing, because that is going to keep us out there. And I will work very hard to don't step too hard on the gas pedal so we can stay all 4 weeks. But that all depends on the, development of the fuel prices. They are insane. That's all I can say. All right, enough rambling. My throat is kind of gone here almost now. But again, thank you for being here, and we will bring back epic World War II history for you to enjoy and learn from. Other than that, I'm so glad you're behind our back. Stay safe, everybody. Keep smiling, and we will meet you out there on this fantastic journey back in time.